Hey everyone. Today I want to talk about something that affects us all but often goes unnoticed. Neocolonialism, global financial colonization. If you think colonialism is a thing of the past, think again. It has just morphed into a new geopolitical Jesuit form, continuing to exploit and dominate under the guise of economic and cultural influence. Neocolonialism isn't just about controlling economies, but also infiltrating societies through irreligious Jesus indoctrination, miseducation, and cultural genocide. It's the last gasp of Jesuit imperialism, striving to maintain power over the global system of commerce by any means necessary. Take, for instance, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Foreign companies exploit its mineral wealth, leaving its people in poverty and perpetuating human rights abuses which must be stopped. This mirrors the exploitative practices of historical colonialism, but in a modern setting which is still unlawful. And it's not just in less developed countries. Developed nations too have their share of human rights violations. In Britain, for example, the child protection system has been flagged for violating basic human rights, showing that no place is immune to these issues. Some critics argue that human rights ignorance itself can be a perpetuating form of neocolonialism, where the will of the people fails to address the injustices of the debt-based geopolitical Jesuit system of capitalism and usury, exploitation, that they feel compelled to operate within. Look at Jammu and Kashmir. Human rights discourse hasn't adequately addressed the ongoing injustices there, as neocolonialists have secret agendas which contradict the will of the people who live in fear, false expectations appearing real. Now let's talk about Jamaica. Decades of foreign intervention and neo-colonial influence have left it in economic ruin under ignorant Jesuit-taught politicians who are paid to maintain the status quo of political corruption. The farmers, the backbone of the economy, suffer tremendously. It's a harsh reminder of the human and economic toll neo-colonialism takes, as it imposes gross human rights violations against the people by the state. The United Nations has declared that all peoples have the international human birthright to self-determination. This means we can decide our political, economic, social, and cultural future with human rights sovereignty, political free will. It's time to invoke this international right and demand true financial freedom and international justice under the unanimous UN Decolonization Treaty in solidarity. So the question is, do we continue to tolerate this debt-based Jesuit system of inequality and inferiority, or do we rise up on World Human Rights Day, December 10, 2024, and fight for a modern world of global commerce where everyone can thrive without Jesuit tyranny? Thanks for watching. Let's take a stand for international justice and political equality together. We may not have a next time. Stay informed about the global reset for 2030, and it will inspire you to read the unanimous UN Resolution 1514 of 1960, which is the diplomatic weapon that the will of the people can invoke to eradicate neocolonialism with Jesus, Yeshua, the Redeemer, and the Kingdom of Debris, Zeit Human Rights Defenders Diplomatic Mission. For more information, please contact Kingdom of Debra Zeit 2020@gmail.com in the divine spirit of collective security, all for one Yahweh and one Yahweh for all, Selah.